Welcome back to our Bulldog Spotlight as we talk with left-hander Hannah Nichols. I've called her Lefty for the last couple of years. We'll start with your teammates. Your teammates say to me, and I've seen you play, you are clearly, I think, the best athlete on the team. What else, before coming here, what did you do and why did they think that you're the best athlete?
Well, I played a lot of sports in high school. I kind of like to, I didn't really focus on like just the one sport that most people do. I kind of wanted to just do as many sports as I could, and then when I got to college, focus on the one that I was the best at. So I played softball, volleyball. I had a really good volleyball team in high school. We won state, and I was on the swim team. I played soccer. I was on the archery team.
Whoa.
And I also did a little bit of track in the summer. High jump. I didn't run.
Did you read a book or study with all the athletic activities? I mean, you have to be smart to come here to Samford.
My high school wasn't very challenging. It wasn't very hard. So the school wasn't that hard, and so I just kind of had fun really in high school.
Hannah, did you had other offers to play volleyball? Am I correct? Somewhere else?
Yeah,
how tough a decision was that, and where was that?
I had one from Troy and one from UNA, and it wasn't that hard. I kind of like grew up like wanting to play basketball, so like I didn't really play volleyball or didn't really get like involved and like really started liking volleyball until high school. And so I just never really crossed my mind. I always thought, it was always in my head, like, you're going to go play basketball. Like, if you get the chance, you're going to play basketball. Like, and so it wasn't really that hard when I got the offers. Like, and I didn't really play club volleyball. I didn't do anything to, like, try to go to college. And I always did AAU and, like, always did that stuff. So, like, it was just kind of a thing that just never really, my mind would never really change. Really.
You just happened to be good at it, and the team was good at it.
It was just a fun sport for me.
Right, I'm good at nothing, and so it was very easy to do nothing. Hannah Nichols, our guest here during our Bulldog Spotlight. The softball is where, being a baseball guy, I could imagine you as an outstanding pitcher with that arm, but you were an outfielder, right?
Yeah, I was center field.
You throw out a lot of.
That was my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, it was.
I wanted them to try to run home because I didn't always do it, but I always wanted to try to throw them out.
Could you hit?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did.
Are you a left-handed hitter as well?
Mm-hmm.
Left. Okay. What is the world like? Is the world unfair that everything, including desks, are right-handed and you're not?
Yes.
It is.
It is just a struggle.
Here's your chance to beef about it.
Writing in binders is so hard. I can't. I'll forever have like ink stains on the side of my hand from writing across the paper. Mm-hmm. So I've learned to adjust, but it sucks sometimes.
There's a word, or not a word, but there's someone has once told me that left-handers are more creative in general than right-handers because you guys had to work a little harder.
I'm not creative.
You're not creative? That's not going to happen?
Not like artistically creative. I can't.
All right.
I have terrible handwriting. I can't draw at all. So
it's terrible. You're okay. Now you have another thing going for you too. When I was younger, people with that shade of hair, it was called red, but now they're ginger. And so you're almost like the whole ginger. World. Yeah, the whole world looks at you. First of all, you're left-handed and you're ginger. Can I say that? That's not derogatory,
no.
right?
I mean, I don't mind.
Your teammates, everyone. Okay, what's you stand out? I mean, is that a lot of fun? All these blondes that run around and brunettes.
I like being redheaded. It comes with some downsides, like pale.
Okay,
I can't get a tan. I'm always sunburned, but in the summer. But I like it. It's unique, and it's funny. Like in high school, I would get like heckled about it, and during basketball and stuff like that. So it's just fun. I hear something new. I would hear something new every day, and it was just kind of an entertaining thing. Like, what am I going to hear today? So I like it.
I've heard Big Red. You told me that. You heard
Big Red. I've heard Shaun White. I've heard a lot. It's very entertaining.
Hannah Nichols, our guest here on our Bulldog Spotlight. Why and how Samford? How did that come about?
Well, it's a strange story, really. Samford really didn't come into the play until I was like a junior, I guess. Or no, actually even my senior year. Like they talked to me, I went to the camp, and like I just kind of like put it in the back of my head. Like I didn't really think about it a lot. And I was deciding between Auburn or Tulane, and I came here, and I actually talked Coach Ruth Ketchum. She was.
She had gone to Auburn as a.
She did, and she was a senior here when I came to camp, and I talked to her about it, and she was like, "Well, what other schools?" And I told her Auburn, and she was like, "Well, just don't always pick the big school." She said, "I went there for 2 years, and I came here, and I love it, and I wish I would have been here for 4." And so that's the last thing that just kind of like was in the back of my head the whole time, and I just had a weird feeling about Auburn. And so I came on a visit here, and my dad just talked me into it. I wasn't going to take one here. He was like, "Just go, see if you like it." And then 2 days later, I called Coach Morris and committed. Like, it was just the family aspect and the way they care about their players.
Yeah, you seem to get along with all your teammates too. Yeah, I can't wait for the one day these guys all have a fight and a brawl and pull each other's hair out. And it's like,
I don't think that'll ever happen.
They're just the closest, tightest unit that can be. How are you on social media? Are you pretty active?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah,
pretty active.
I see your stuff every once in a while. All right, look into the camera. Tell everybody your Twitter account and your Instagram account.
Okay, my Twitter is Hannah_Nichols, and my Instagram is H_Nichols. So.
Hannah Nichols, our guest here on the Bulldog Spotlight. You can see this interview and all of our interviews. Just go to SamfordSports.com.